For thousands of years, stories have been told about the mythical Fountain of Youth. It's said that the Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon discovered this magical spring, which has the power to restore the youth of anyone who drinks from it or bathes in its waters. Surely, if you could take a dip in the Fountain of Youth and instantly erase years or even decades from your face, reclaiming the smooth, glowing, wrinkle-free skin of your younger years, you would leap on that opportunity, wouldn't you? Any sensible woman would. But instead, you're forced to rely on the cosmetics industry, selling $18 billion worth of products each year to women like you who want to mask the effects of aging. The $24 billion skincare industry, which bombards you with advertisements that promise to restore your youthful glow with high-priced creams, wraps, scrubs, and lotions. And the anti-aging industry, now worth more than $250 billion. Record numbers of women are now going under the knife for expensive and dangerous surgeries, or injecting Botox, a neurotoxin which can cause facial paralysis, migraines, blurred vision, and even prevent you from swallowing or breathing. This is why I urge you to pay very close attention to this short presentation, because you're about to discover an all-natural beauty secret which you will soon swear is your own personal fountain of youth. So that just a moment from now, you'll have no more need to spend your money on fancy creams and moisturizers. No reason to risk your health on cosmetic surgery or painful injections. Because every morning when you look in the mirror, you'll be delighted to see a younger, fresher, happier, and more attractive version of you. Women around the world are raving about this all-natural, age-reversing secret. The results speak for themselves. And the woman who discovered this secret, whom you'll meet in a moment, is receiving thankful emails and videos every day. Now it's time for you to meet the ordinary woman who discovered this astonishing beauty secret. She's going to share her unusual story with you and show you exactly how you can look and feel younger tomorrow.
Please don't judge me, but I couldn't help but feel beautiful, confident, and radiant the other day when the tall, handsome 22-year-old college boy at the coffee shop register hit on me. He said I looked pretty and asked my name. I blushed and said my name is Valerie. Then he asked me how old I was. For a moment, I felt like lying. Usually, I try to shave at least 5 years off my real age, or I don't answer the question at all and say something like, "That's for me to know and you to find out." But today, I decided to tell the truth. And when I told him my real age, he said, "No way." Then he motioned to his friend who was behind him working the espresso machine. "How old do you think she is?" he asked his friend. He paused for a moment, fixing his eyes on me, carefully scanning me from head to toe as if I was a juicy red tomato in the produce aisle. I think 35. I couldn't help but giggle a little like a schoolgirl. As I walked out with my coffee into a glorious summer morning, I could feel their eyes following me. And for the first time in over a decade, I truly felt beautiful. I know it sounds superficial, maybe even a little conceited, and I know I shouldn't care. But for years, I felt invisible. People tell you that looks aren't everything, and they're right. But am I really that bad of a person for wanting to turn heads like I used to? For just wanting a little bit of attention? Maybe I am. But if you're anything like me and you've been plagued by that invisible feeling, then you know how it feels. The lack of confidence, the feeling of not being wanted, or you just don't feel, pretty anymore. And listen, I'm no supermodel. I'm just your average middle-aged woman. I've got 2 kids who are around the same age as those boys in the coffee shop, and I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a little on the plump side. Yet what I've found is that none of that matters when your skin looks radiant and glowing. And the fact that I'm getting these compliments from younger men has made me feel like $1,000,000. My days feel brighter, my confidence is soaring, and I finally look like how I feel on the inside, young. If you're like me, and you're tired of feeling unwanted and invisible, and you want to be noticed again, and even deeply desired, even if it is a little superficial, then you'll want to see what I have to show you over just the next 6 minutes. Because, believe it or not, I've spent almost all of my extra time and money in search of a perfect, 100% natural routine that is guaranteed to reverse the effects of aging. One that will work for any skin type, and that will be just as effective if you're 35, 45, or 65 or more. And I'm proud to say that after 2 years of searching, thousands of hours of research, traveling to 8 countries, and seeing proof from 12,123 successful case studies from women all over the world who have successfully reversed how they look and feel by 10, 20, often 30 years in as little as 14 days. I'm finally ready to share this proven, guaranteed, all-natural age reversal routine with you. Forget injections like Botox or crazy laser treatments or plastic surgery. Forget spending hundreds of dollars on fancy moisturizers or face masks. In fact, as you'll learn in just a moment, you need to stop using moisturizer right now and never spend another dime on it as long as you live because it's ruining your skin. I'm going to tell you exactly what this routine is and what it can do for you in just a moment. But first, can I just tell you something really quick? I want to keep this just between us girls, though, so I'm trusting you. And I think you may be able to relate. My name is Valerie Vaughn, and a little over 3 years ago, my husband and I got divorced, ending a 26-year marriage. The reason is simple. He cheated on me, and I found out. In one fleeting moment, my marriage had become just another statistic. After all, according to a Pennsylvania State University study, infidelity is the #1 reason for divorce. And I hate that the man I thought I could rely on, who had helped raise my children, who claimed me as his one and only, would throw away decades of history just because a pretty little thing half his age batted her eyelashes at him and he took the bait. Though to be honest, that's not even the worst part. Because after the brutal divorce, what I resented the most was him leaving me single and alone. Can you imagine that? I was a middle-aged woman. My kids were in college. All my friends were married and off living their own lives. And I may as well have been stranded on a desert island. It was the first time in my life that I had ever felt completely and utterly alone. Suddenly, I was single again, in a world that looks nothing like it did when I'd been single all those years ago. It's not like being a woman this age in today's dating world is any kind of advantage. Every single gal my age knows what I'm talking about. For some reason, men aren't interested in dating women their own age. Instead, they're chasing girls in their late 20s and early 30s. And at first, this made no sense to me. These girls were immature. They had no direction. And how could these men possibly have anything in common with them? Didn't they want to date someone they could connect with on a meaningful level? And of course, it didn't help that many of the men my age seemed to look better than I did. My ex-husband didn't even exercise. He eats all the wrong foods, never did anything special to his skin, and yet he looked more attractive and regal than I did. It's like life was on easy mode for him. So while he was running around, trying to recapture his youth, I was stuck at home with 2 shelves full of moisturizers, skin creams, face masks, peels, cleansing products, and my skin only seemed to keep getting more worn and wrinkly. It got to where I hated even seeing pictures of myself. I had pesky stress lines between my eyebrows. I had dark circles under my eyes that never seemed to go away, even though I ate a healthy diet and got plenty of sleep. My skin seemed saggy and gray and lifeless. And even though I know it's wrong, I used younger pictures of myself and lied about my age in my online dating profile, hoping it would improve my chances of meeting someone new. I'll admit, I was desperate. I thought that if they just met me in person, we might feel a connection. Yet, as soon as I met these guys, they always seemed to recognize right away that I had lied, and nobody appreciates a liar. Of course, I don't advocate lying, but if you've ever been where I was at, you'll understand why I did. I'm not proud of it, but that's in the past now. And the thing that was most unfair was that I didn't feel old. I had a great career as a marketing consultant. I made good money on my own, a free, independent woman with a healthy libido. Yet I felt as worthless as a piece of trash discarded on the side of the highway, as if I had simply lost my value, like nobody wanted me because I was damaged goods. Well, maybe you can relate to my story, or maybe you're married and in a loving relationship, but your husband doesn't show you the same amount of attention anymore. Or maybe it would just be nice to get a compliment from a complete stranger now and then. I get it. I really, really do. And I know we shouldn't feel this way. We're smart. We're talented. We have a lot to offer. besides what we look like on the outside. But if you're like me, you may find yourself wanting to look how you feel, to get your confidence back, to feel pretty and feminine, and just turn a few heads now and then. So I started doing some research. What I found is that there is a natural, biological reason men tend to desire women much younger than themselves. And it's not even their fault. There isn't much they can do to control it. You see, as a woman, I used to look at a man's desire to be with a girl half his age as just immaturity or some kind of midlife crisis. To me, it seemed almost perverted and disgusting that a man in his 40s, 50s, or older would go for a girl that was old enough to be his daughter. As women, we're more sensible than that. For example, even though that handsome college student at the coffee shop gave me a compliment, I didn't stick around and let the flirtation go any further. Yet a man, if complimented the same way by a girl half his age, may just try to get her phone number, or more. It all comes down to the fact that men are hardwired this way through nature. They're biologically programmed to seek out women who have the highest chance of bearing a child. It doesn't matter if he actually wants any children. His caveman brain goes on autopilot, scanning every female face and body it sees, and recognizing physical features that signal youth and fertility. And then all those millions of years of evolution start screaming at him, "Make a baby with her!" Because you see, nature is only interested in one thing, and that's reproducing. It doesn't care about our thoughts and feelings. It only cares about maximizing our ability to stay alive and pass on our genes. That's why a man will always feel more naturally attracted to a woman who appears younger. It's an automatic reaction, even if he doesn't act on it. And a good man won't. He can't help to be drawn to youth like a magnet. Now, as a strong woman with a successful career, I've never let a man define me. I don't need a man to take care of me either. But I'd be lying to myself and to you if I said I didn't yearn for the companionship that a healthy relationship brings, especially after years of marriage. I wanted to feel loved again. I wanted to be desired again. I wanted a man to ravish me like a hungry animal because he simply couldn't control himself anymore, and then wrap me in his arms protectively and hold me until morning. But the dating world for a woman my age is cutthroat. If I was going to get back out there and compete, I needed an edge. And, as us girls know, you have to do whatever you can to stand out. That's when my research got a little crazy. And it sounds a little funny to say, but I became kind of obsessed. I feel like one of those ancient Spanish travelers searching for the mythical fountain of youth. You see, my job as a marketing consultant brings me all over the world, especially to Asia, where I do business in countries such as China, Japan, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. I decided to use this as an opportunity to seek out some of the most knowledgeable anti-aging experts in the world. And what I found out changed my life, along with the lives of 12,123 other women. And it's about to change your life right here and now. For example, I learned about Candy Lowe, a woman in her 50s who's had not one, not two, but 3 children. Her oldest son is in his 20s, and when she goes out with him, people often assume she's his sister. I also learned about a Chinese actress in her 60s named Liu Shaoqing. This is a picture of her from just a few weeks ago. The woman you're looking at was born in 1955. She's never gotten plastic surgery. She's never gotten injections. In fact, all she's ever done is follow the simple routine that I'm about to share with you in just a moment. And look at Matini Kingpeom, an actress in Thailand I came to know on my travels. She's 44 years old in this picture, and just so you don't think this is a bunch of Photoshop and smoke and mirrors, here she is on vacation in the Gulf of Thailand. This is just a candid selfie with no makeup. Everywhere I went through Asia, from the richest actresses and models of China to poor housemaids from rural Thailand, I saw gorgeous, glowing, firm skin, well into their 40s, 50s, and 60s. At first glance, it's easy to think these women just have better genes, that maybe women in Asia were just born with better skin, and us women back in the Western world drew the short straw. But on closer inspection, that doesn't seem to be the case, although genetics do play a small role in skin health. For example, you may have oily skin or dry skin. You may be prone to acne, or maybe your skin gets red and splotchy. Your genes do not determine having healthy skin. Think about it like this. Some people are born with a body type that lets them build and maintain muscle tone easier than others. Yet, if the person built with a body type primed for building toned abs, arms, shoulders, and leg muscles simply sat around all day and never exercised, they wouldn't see any of those benefits. Now, take someone who is genetically more prone to collect fat around their abdomen, and they have a body type that is more plump and husky, not well suited to quickly building and maintaining muscle. Yet if that person followed a healthy routine and exercised, they would have a healthy, toned body, while the other person who sat around all day would not, even though that person had better genetics in that area. You see, genes play a small role, but routine plays a much bigger role. You can have firm, soft, blemish-free skin with significantly diminished wrinkles, even wiping away a full 25 years of aging off your face by simply practicing the right routine. Because even someone who is genetically predisposed to having wonderful skin will ruin it if they don't maintain it properly. They certainly won't look like Mrs. Quing at the age of 60. So what is this miracle routine that can reverse aging by up to 25 years within the next 14 days guaranteed? It doesn't have a lot to do with diet. In fact, if you've been to Asia, almost all the food is fried. Fried chicken, fried pork, lots of carbs, lots of fatty side dishes. It's almost the same type of diet they have in the southern part of the United States, just with different seasonings. Although diet plays a small role in what I'm about to show you, you don't have to start eating salads all day or anything like that. You can eat much the same as you are now. You see, after 2 years of travel and study throughout Asia, speaking with the top experts in the field of anti-aging, I've boiled the perfect routine down to an easy-to-understand, step-by-step system that anybody can use. This system is so simple, you won't have to take much time out of your day to get the results I'm promising you here today. For example, many so-called proven natural skincare solutions out there require tons of time and effort. And trust me, I've gone through all the most popular ones promoted by those bogus anti-aging gurus. Some of them had me taking a long list to the grocery store to buy limes, honey, almonds, eggs, coconut oil, rosemary, ginger, all sorts of stuff. I had to spend hours in the kitchen creating face masks using ingredients that looked like they should be on my morning piece of toast. And who has the time to create crazy egg white, honey-infused, lemon-lime face masks every day and then sit with it on for over an hour? Even when I did follow the directions to a T, I never saw any noticeable results. The only thing that changed was that I smelled like someone's breakfast. I've tried anti-aging placenta face masks, bee venom facials, in-office procedures that cost a whopping $600 to $800 per session. I even tried putting snail slime on my face. Gross. It's amazing what us girls will do to make our skin just a little bit smoother and brighter. Yet none of them worked. What I discovered is similar to what Dr. Juan Carlos Izpisua Belmonte found. He's a professor at Salk's Gene Expression Laboratory, and he said, aging may not have to proceed in one single direction. With careful modulation, aging might be reversed. He went on to say that aging is a very dynamic and plastic process and will be more amenable to therapeutic interventions than what we previously thought. What Dr. Belmonte was saying is that the old thinking that age is inevitable and irreversible is a bunch of bunk. I know for a fact that you can take 10, 20, even 25 years off your face, rejuvenate your skin, make wrinkles and stress lines evaporate, and get back to healthy, youthful, firm, full, bright, glowing skin within 14 days. And it's so easy. You won't have to make any major shifts in your lifestyle in order to achieve it. Would you be interested in learning how to do this? If so, today I'd like to give you what I found, and I'd like to do it in a way where you risk absolutely nothing. Please let me explain. The routine I've learned over the last 2 years has not only worked for me, it's worked on 12,131 women around the world who were kind enough to be my personal guinea pigs, which is why I now feel confident enough to share it with you today. The system is called Younger Tomorrow, and I wish I could take credit for the name. Yet it was actually one of my test subjects who came up with the name when she found that in only 8 days, she'd seen marked improvements with her skin and was feeling younger, happier, and more vibrant and energetic. After that, some of the other ladies started using the name, and I guess it just stuck. So I decided, why not? It sounds like a good name to me. Inside the Younger Tomorrow system, You're going to learn why using a simple rolling device on your face for just 1 minute a day will take years off your face. This device takes methodology from thousands of years of proven traditional Chinese medicine and ancient acupuncture techniques. And you can do it yourself 100% safely and naturally without spending a ton of money going to an acupuncture clinic. In fact, this method is so powerful and life-changing, it still boggles my mind that so many women out there have never heard of it. Next, you'll learn about another ancient technique that has been used for eons around the world, from Iceland to Scandinavia to the mountains of China, and you can do it in 90 seconds as part of your normal morning routine. In fact, almost everybody who uses this easy technique finds that their skin brightens up and firms up noticeably directly after, and everyone else notices too. Not only that, this technique is proven to eliminate fat, so while you're clearing your skin and eliminating decades of age from your skin, you'll also find your waistline thinning in just 90 seconds a day. After that, I'm going to tell you about a little-known remedy that can clear up virtually any skin problem, from acne to blotchy skin. It's so powerful that women in Korea have been using it for years, and up until now, it was a jealously guarded secret. I have to warn you, it's a little stinky, but if you can get past the smell and the taste, which only lasts a moment, you'll find that your skin becomes more elastic and even toned in just a week. This amazing old-school remedy also has surprising side effects for other areas of your life too. It will give you boundless energy and concentration while drastically reducing your risk of every type of cancer. Then, you'll learn about a simple elixir that is so powerful and potent, all you need to do is add 2 teaspoons of it to a warm glass of water every morning and drink it as soon as you wake up. There's no preparation involved, and it only takes about 10 seconds. This elixir is so effective. It will balance the pH of your skin while also cleansing your liver and colon, which has incredible benefits above and beyond the amazing improvements to your skin. Not only will you look younger, you'll feel younger in every way. You'll learn why you need to immediately stop drinking most forms of water, even if you have a good water filter. Most women don't know this, but even the expensive, highly purified water brands and filters out there are sucking the moisture straight out of your skin. You could drink that water all day, and it would still leave your skin feeling dry and flaky and colorless. The reason why is that they lack one essential ingredient: oxygen. This is why I'll show you the one and only type of water that you should drink, which will naturally moisturize your skin and cause any oiliness to vanish. Starting today, you can say goodbye to all those expensive, chemical-filled, off-the-shelf moisturizers in the beauty aisle. Now, if you're like me and you wash your face twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, then you're really going to want to pay attention to this next tip. I'm also going to show you the only face wash you should ever use. Ditch everything else because it's only causing you massive skin damage. And instead, use the best skin-safe makeup that I'm going to tell you about. I know this is a hard one for women, especially if you're like me, because almost every brand out there says it's safe for skin. Yet have you ever wondered why men who never wear makeup tend to have longer, fuller eyelashes and better skin than women even well into their 40s, 50s, and 60s? It's because they don't put skin-damaging foundation on their faces. Now, I'm not saying you should stop wearing makeup. I personally love wearing makeup. It makes me feel beautiful and confident. And this is why inside the Younger Tomorrow system, I recommend inexpensive makeup brands that are proven to be safe for your skin and eyelashes and will actually boost your anti-aging routine instead of hurting your progress. I'm thrilled to tell you that every day I receive emails from women who rave about their results now that they're looking and feeling forever young. Like this message from Mandy L. from Santa Monica, California. She wrote, "Hi Valerie, I can't thank you enough for sharing these secrets with me. This has truly changed my life in several ways. My results went beyond just skin deep. My husband can't stop complimenting me on how great I look, and he pays more attention to me than he has in years. It almost feels like we're newlyweds again." Or how about this note from Jennifer S., a mother of 3 from Columbus, Ohio? "I never dreamed it was possible to take years off of my face without plastic surgery or expensive creams. I only started using your system a couple of weeks ago, and yesterday, my coworker Janice took me aside and asked me if I was getting Botox injections. Apparently, the other ladies were gossiping that Botox must be my secret. No one believed that I was turning back the clock all naturally, and on top of that, I'm almost 15 pounds lighter thanks to some of your other clever tips. What I've told you so far about the Younger Tomorrow system is really only the beginning of what I'm going to share with you. If you're a moisturizing and skin cream addict, I'll also give you a vitally important piece of advice right now. Throw it all in the trash. I'm going to show you a natural 30-second moisturizing routine that will leave your skin looking lighter, brighter, and firmer after just 2 days than years of moisturizing with those bogus off-the-shelf brands. Next, I'll tell you about the only 2 supplements you should ever take, and they're definitely not multivitamins, because those don't work. These 2 cheap, easy-to-find supplements can be taken each morning with a glass of water, and in just a week's time, they'll go to work on your skin and begin taking years of age off. You'll swear it's almost like magic, the way your wrinkles start to disappear. And just to give you a quick hint, it's not fish oil or anything that's been recommended to you before. You'll also find out why fat is your best friend, despite what those phony healthy coaches out there have been telling you. I'll show you the 2 essential, delicious fats you should be consuming every morning. And the best part? You don't have to prepare them with food. In fact, you don't even chew a bite. All you do is take a quick spoonful and you're finished. Now, I'm not a big health nut. I don't have a gym membership. I'm not very strong. I hate running, and I'm not very flexible. But I also discovered a stress-reducing exercise routine that takes just 10 minutes a day that doesn't hurt or make you out of breath. This simple little health-boosting routine will eliminate stress, anxiety, and depression. It will give you boundless energy, help you sleep better, and best of all, it will relax the muscles in your face and increase the blood flow to your skin. Most women report feeling better than they've ever felt in their lives after just 3 days of this morning routine. That's just 30 total minutes. And it's so noticeable that their coworkers, family, and friends will say, "You look different today for some reason, but I just can't put my finger on it." Let me ask you one more quick question. Have you ever meditated? Well, it's not my cup of tea. I just find it boring. And even though everyone tells me it's really good for me, I've never been able to stick with it. But I found that in order to get the stress-reducing anti-aging benefits of meditation, which has been scientifically proven to make you look younger and help you live a longer life, all you need to do is one easy breathing exercise. I like to do it while I'm watching TV, reading a book, or enjoying a nice glass of wine in the evenings. And inside the Younger Tomorrow system, I even reveal a really strange but proven self-hypnosis technique that forces the muscles in your face to relax, no matter how stressful life gets. This single technique is so effective, many of the women who have used it report that their husbands immediately start getting more frisky with them on a nightly basis, if you know what I mean. One woman said her husband couldn't keep his hands off of her and that he kept saying, "I just don't know what it is about you lately, but you're driving me crazy." Speaking of husbands, perhaps I should update you on my situation, that after using this amazing 100% natural anti-aging routine myself, I snagged myself a great guy who proposed to me 4 months ago. We're set to be married soon, and even though I know that the reason isn't completely because of the 20+ years of aging I was able to eliminate from my appearance, I know that it definitely helped me stand out from the competition. In fact, he often tells me how beautiful I am and how, when he saw me for the first time, he knew I was different from all the other girls. He doesn't know my sneaky little anti-aging secret, and just between you and me, he doesn't need to know. Ladies, I really wish I could give you all the details of this simple life-changing system right here, but it seems I'm running out of time. So what I'd like to do instead is basically give the system away to you today. I'm going to let you try it 100% risk-free for the next 60 days. Here's how it works. You can claim your copy of the Younger Tomorrow system, which is guaranteed to reverse 10, 20, even 25 years of aging in as little as 30 days by clicking the button below. I'll let you try it out for a full 60 days, and if you don't get the results I've promised here in this presentation, the results that got me and 12,131 other women throughout the world have gotten, then all you have to do is email our friendly customer support team at any time over the next 60 days, and they'll give you 100% of your payment back. No fuss, no hassles, no questions asked. And not only that, for a limited time, I'm offering the complete Younger Tomorrow system for the deeply discounted price that you see below. That's 50% off what other women will be paying for it soon. But to claim this discount, you have to act now. The reason I'm offering this complete, proven system to you for less than half price and making this totally risk-free with a no questions asked 100% money-back guarantee is because I'm looking to add a few more success stories to our collection. Listen to what Judy J. from Sarasota, Florida had to say after only 12 days of following these simple tips. Valerie, I had pretty much tried everything to reduce my wrinkles and the awful cellulite on my stomach, hips, and thighs. I must have spent thousands of dollars over the years on pills, creams, crazy diets, and exercise gadgets. Well, today, I'm excited to say that in less than 2 weeks of trying out your tips, I see noticeable improvements in the mirror. I can't wait to see how I look in 30 days. Thank you for this. So all I'm asking is that if you're thrilled with your results, like so many of my satisfied students have been, you'll take a few minutes to send me an email to tell me about it. Of course, this is totally up to you. If you don't want to share your success story with me, I hope you'll at least share these secrets with your family and close friends. It's my mission to help as many women as possible. Now, since you've watched this far, I know that you're very interested, but I also want to mention the free package of valuable bonuses you'll receive when you try out the Younger Tomorrow system today. Bonus number 1 is the Fat Burning Switch exclusive report. Did you know there's a fat burning switch inside your body right now? You're about to learn how to activate it so that you switch your metabolism into 24/7 fat burning mode. This means you'll melt off those unsightly extra pounds, especially belly flab, even while you sleep. This is how I finally melted away my own stubborn muffin top. Now you will too, because inside this bonus, you'll learn easy tips and tricks for torching off as much fat and flab as you want, all naturally, so that you're not only looking fabulous, you'll also overflow with youthful confidence and energy. Next, I'm going to give you bonus number 2, the Cellulite No More exclusive report. Did you know there's an instant way to easily erase your unwanted cellulite and give you back the smooth, firm, radiant skin you had in your high school years? Inside this bonus, you're going to learn simple, all-natural methods you can use to erase cellulite, especially from your hips, legs, thighs, and bum, quickly, effectively, and permanently. And that's not all. You'll also get bonus number 3, Younger Tomorrow, user case study. In this eye-opening case study, we interview an amazing and inspiring woman who everyone swears is only 40, but her actual age is closer to 60. She'll provide you with tips to motivate and inspire you so that you'll have the confidence to achieve total success with Younger Tomorrow system. For hundreds of years, the techniques in this proven, fail-proof system were the best-kept secrets of women throughout Asia, and they've never been revealed to women in the West until now. So in order to get it out to as many people as I can, I want to make sure 2 things aren't stopping you: money and doubt. So, for a limited time, I want to remove both of those hurdles by slashing the price from $99 to the small, refundable amount you see below, and offering you a 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. When you click the button below, you'll be taken to a secure order page. This is what the order page looks like. You simply enter your name here, your payment details, and your email address so we can make sure you receive priority customer service just in case you need it. And then you click on this yellow button here, and you're done. By the way, our website uses the latest encryption technology to make sure your details and privacy are completely protected. You'll then get instant access to the complete Younger Tomorrow system, which you can view on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. And remember, you're also getting 3 free bonuses when you try out Younger Tomorrow today. The Fat Burning Switch exclusive report, the Cellulite No More exclusive report, and Younger Tomorrow user case study. The bonuses alone are worth over $149. But today, they're yours free by clicking the button below and trying out Younger Tomorrow, totally risk-free. Nothing is being shipped to you in the mail, which means you don't need to wait for it or pay any extra costs. All of these life-changing secrets will be right in front of you on your screen just seconds from now. And if at any time over the next 60 days you decide this system just isn't right for you, all you have to do is send an email to our friendly customer support team to claim your full refund. You'll see how to contact our customer support inside our private members area. And we'll also send you an email just to remind you how to get in touch with us. In fact, I'm so confident that this system is going to reverse how your age is making you look and feel and turn back the clock to 2 or even more in as little as 14 days that I'll let you keep the whole system even if you ask for your money back. That means you can click the button under this video, make a small, fully refundable payment for the amount you see below, follow the system, see amazing results, and start turning heads everywhere you go, and still send us an email and get your money back. I believe us girls need to stick together, and I know as sisters that we always look out for each other's best interests. That's why I'm certain that if you do ask for your money back, it must be for a good reason. And to be honest, whatever reason you may have for getting your money back is none of my business. But you have to act now. I mentioned before that I'm a marketing consultant, and unfortunately, it costs money to promote this system and get it out there to all the eager women who want to change their lives, women just like you and me. Because of that, I simply cannot keep this reduced price offer open for long. This is for a very limited time, and you have a very small window of opportunity here. Right now, you can simply click the button below and claim the complete Younger Tomorrow system for less than half of what other ladies will soon have to pay. It's also the last time you may be able to get this system at zero risk to yourself. Because if I keep this offer open for too long, the simple fact is that I'm going to lose too much money. So click the button below, get this system for the limited time, deeply discounted price you see below, and you'll do without any risk whatsoever. Remember, you can simply email our friendly customer support team at any time over the next 60 days, and your money will be refunded to you. No questions asked. And you can keep the Younger Tomorrow system as my way of saying thanks for giving it a try. Imagine waking up just 7 days from now and walking into the bathroom first thing in the morning and noticing something drastically different. Your skin is no longer saggy and colorless. Those lines around the corners of your eyes, mouth, and forehead have started disappearing. Those puffy circles under your eyes that usually take hours to disappear, if they even did end up disappearing, are non-existent. In fact, your face feels like it's glowing. You see firm skin, rosy cheeks full of life, youth, and vitality. Meanwhile, the dreaded cellulite you hate seeing on your legs, bum, and other areas is rapidly vanishing. And the muffin top that used to poke out over your waistline is rapidly shrinking. You're looking trimmer, sexier, and younger. And you feel better and more energized than you've been in years or even decades. Imagine meeting up with your girlfriends or coworkers later that day and having them hound you with questions. You look so happy today. Did you do something different with your hair? Wow, you look absolutely radiant today. What happened? Of course, none of them will be able to put their finger on it. And maybe if they can't put their finger on it, they won't want to admit it. Yet the reason you look so different is because years of harsh aging have simply vanished from your complexion practically overnight. Imagine how amazing it will feel to get compliments from strangers again. Just those simple little, "You look pretty today," comments that brighten your day and bring a smile to your face. Imagine the man you love getting that glint in his eye. You remember the one, that sparkle in his eye that used to happen when he laid eyes on you, how he used to take that big gulp when he watched you walk into the room. And you could see that look of desire wash over his face when you simply came close to him. You can experience all of this and more when you click the button below and take the Younger Tomorrow system for a test drive. Don't wait another moment to reclaim your youthful looks, vitality, and sexy confidence. Click below and get the Younger Tomorrow system for the deeply discounted price that you see below, along with all of the free bonuses. And do it knowing that you're covered by a 60-day risk-free money-back guarantee.